Leo, what's going on? I hope everything is going as well as it can be. We're going to hop into your reading. I want to start us off, calling our energy back into the present moment. Struggling a little bit, a little congested with breathing, but gonna do my best. So we're just going to do this, okay? Breathe in through the nose and exhale through the mouth, and you can repeat after me. If you just want to fast forward this, that's fine too, all right? So I'm going to do my best to breathe, all right? So here we go, Leo. Inhale through the nose. And you can repeat, I am whole. I am loved. And I am more than enough. All right. Yeah, got the sniffles. And I was like, should I do the reading? And yeah, something told me to do the reading because doing the readings, to be honest, they give me life. I have noticed that. All right. So sorry for talking too much, Leo. Let's go ahead and get into your reading. All right, we're going to pull cards. We're going to clarify. Let's see how your person is showing up, okay? Person on your mind, your love interest. Okay, here we go. I saw the tear, so I knew the shark. All right, is how this person is coming through. This could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. All right. And I'm also seeing the horse and the butterfly. Okay. So air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and we have Earth, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Leo. Usually the shark shows up when someone is struggling to be honest, okay? Like this person has things that they want to express to you. I do feel like you and this individual more than likely are, talking. And I'm getting, usually with the butterfly, there is something fragile here, okay, about this individual, about their connection with you right now. And I'm getting this person has changed. They're different, okay? So that's a part of like what they're struggling with in terms of what to communicate to you. Okay. With this horse energy, something's going on in their life, Leo, where like they're very focused on a goal, okay? All right, I'm getting like momentum. Momentum is building, and something about like they want to feel supported, okay? Okay, there's definitely something bothering them, and they're not fully expressing it to you right now because it's very emotional. That's what I'm hearing. Like they're emotional, or they know that they could come off emotional. Defensive. I think they know themselves enough where, yeah, they don't want to come off a certain way. Okay. It almost feels like, Leo, in this connection with you, there's something about them that feels, like I said, fragile. Like temperamental, okay, like touchy or sensitive, okay, like they feel very sensitive in this connection with you. I'm looking at that horse energy, and okay, let me hear. Photograph is coming out. Let me pull some more cards. What else is coming out? Mirror. Situation. What's the situation with Leo and their person? What's the situation with Leo and their person? Yeah, love. It wanted to come out. I just, sometimes when I'm shuffling up the cards, all types of cards start falling out. And so I just want to be very clear about the question. So we have love, okay? Leo, I feel like this is someone that you, like this person has your heart. I'm getting that very strongly, okay? I got that when this first came out, and I even put it back. I'm like, that's Leo. Leo, you are the fifth house, and you are ruled by the heart. Okay. So, yeah, I feel like you definitely, this is someone that you are passionate about, that you care about. Okay. And, you could be trying to offer this person love, offer them your heart or something from the heart. So something is going on. This is just what I feel about in terms of how they're receiving that. Okay. How they're receiving that. Okay, so freedom. Freedom is coming through with that horse. And even the butterfly, okay? So there's something about freedom and expansion that I'm getting with your person. And I'll elaborate more on that. Let's see. Clarify what Leo desires here in this connection. What does Leo desire here? Hand of cards. Take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand. Let's see what's stopping Leo from getting what they want here. What's stopping Leo from getting what they want here in this connection? What's stopping Leo? The Phoenix. All right. New phase, rekindle, renew, transformation. That's what I was getting with the butterfly. Changed mind. Whenever I see the butterfly or the moth, it's like something in this person's mind has changed or shifted, okay? And or something has changed, okay? That's what I keep looking at this horse and that moon. There's guidance, or there's some sort of like, I'm getting, like your person is being intuitively, 1111 as I was saying that. They're receiving some sort of intuitive guidance, okay? It's their intuition. And it has to do with like a new direction, exploring something new, okay? I'm getting that. Okay, let's clarify. I'm gonna pull the outcome, all right? And that's what we, like the outcome of what I see right now, and that's what we talk about in the extended. But let's talk about let's talk about where I see. I actually feel like, I just want to say this really quickly. This person, like, there's something that they feel, but they're just struggling to express this or share it with you, okay, Leo? But what I'm getting so far with Hand of Cards, I'm almost getting like you're down for it. Like, you know, because your desire is like take a chance, a risk, and something feels like they have changed their mind and they want to take a chance or a risk, but they just haven't expressed this to you yet, okay? And you love this person. You really care about this person, and you'd be willing to take that chance, take that risk, or I almost like I would tell this person, Leo, like because it's unconditional, like even I would tell this person almost like you would be surprised at Leo's response, with whatever it is that you want to tell them. Leo loves you regardless. There's something coming through like that, okay? Let's see. Could be something about like self-discovery, doing something for themselves, discovering something on their journey on their own, okay? Let me see. Clarify Leo's person. I was seeing the Hermit. Okay, Virgo energy. Yeah, the World. Okay. So this is, kind of, we got Nine of Pentacles. We got some Virgo energy here. And Two of Pentacles. Got that Capricorn, Earth. Okay. Yeah, Leo, I'm getting that, your person, there's some sort of, chapter that has closed out. There's a cycle here. That this person has outgrown. I'm also getting something about travel, okay? Exploration, discovery, right? With the World. Okay. And okay. So that's the butterfly. What's I need to clarify your desire, because apparently what you want out of this is, well, I need to clarify the Phoenix too, because I'm getting something else with the Phoenix. There's, this is like graduating, okay? And I feel like they've, made up their mind, right? Like about, like like this is ending and here's the direction that I'm going is what I'm getting here, okay? And I do get a very like independent, yeah, Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, Three of Cups. I am getting a very like independent type of energy with who this is. Okay. I feel like so we have Gemini, Cancer energy here. I feel like you are, do I want to say or maybe this person feels like you're attached. Okay. This does feel like almost like they want to just kind of like go explore, do their own thing. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting that. For some of you, something I'm getting, and I will be like completely straight up, is like, it can be that there's something about this person like reconciling with someone from the past that could be like blocking, the connection with you two, with the Phoenix, okay? So I am getting that storyline. New phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, and changed mind, okay? And so that's affecting, things with you too. That's affecting the connection with you too. For some reason, this also feels kind of like platonic. Okay, so like whoever your person is, I'm also getting that like them, yeah, like talking to a friend or talking to friends. I see them like potentially too, like they could be speaking to, they could be rekindling something with a friend, okay? But this, for some reason, Leo, like this person is very like apprehensive on being honest with you about this. Now, it doesn't automatically have to be like third party. We do have the Three of Cups, so it can be third party, but it doesn't have to be romantic. It feels like they're doing this because it's something that they feel guided to do. Okay, with that move, that's why I kept looking at the horse. Okay, it's something that is for their own personal growth, for their own expansion, for their own, experience is what I'm getting here. Okay. But they're very, that's what I'm getting, like even with the Knight of Swords, okay? I get this very independent, you know, vibe with them. Like this is something that they want to do for them, okay? So if it feels like they're not, telling you everything or they're keeping something to themselves, I do see that. However, I will go back to what I said where You know, I would tell them like Leo loves you regardless, like it's unconditional. So almost like you would tell this person, if that's what you need to do for you, then that's what you need to do for you. I also feel that for some of you, the way that I'm reading this, and sorry, I get multiple storylines, so that it just is what it is. I feel like this person could be talking to a friend. They are consulting a friend about you, or they can be consulting someone that you all mutually know. Okay. So like if you haven't been, I don't know, whether you're talking to them or not, they're being guided to talk to someone about and to get information in terms of understanding when it comes to you too, Leo. Okay. I told you I keep seeing the Hermit. Okay. And this could be in an effort. What I'm saying is this could be in an effort to understand you. Okay. So let's see. Clarify the situation with Leo and their person. Clarify the situation with Leo and their person. The Emperor. Ooh. Okay, because I'm also seeing the Ace of Cups and the Fool. Yeah, this is I'm sorry. Sorry, Leo. This is a gift, okay? You see the chess piece, you see the heart. And you have the Ace of Cups. This is a new start, a new beginning, okay? Like I said, I feel like you have a lot of love to offer who this is, okay? Like this is, there's definitely like I'm getting the energy of long-term commitment here, committed, okay? You're committed to who this is. And it does feel like there's something about a new beginning. I am getting that with the Ace of Cups and the Fool. This, and with the Ace of Cups, that's like a rebirth, okay? And it is unconditional love. I do feel like this is you, but I'm also getting like, yeah, the Fool. It's like you have this, I feel like this is you. I feel like this is you offering like, or this is a new offer, okay? A new start, a new beginning. I guess what I'm seeing, Leo, is, again, I don't know, I could be wrong, but I feel like this is you. I think that you're very confident. Okay, like there's this very confident energy about you. And there's a lot coming in. And I just get like this is your energy. Okay. Like the reason why I'm just finding this interesting is because you have the Emperor and the Fool are two different energies. Okay. Like the Emperor is someone who's very experienced. They've already taken the Fool's journey and they've gotten to a certain place in their life. Okay. And they are, sorry, I saw like a light go over there. So they've they've reached a certain point in their experience, but it's almost like you're in this certain place, Leo, and or this could be for the cross watcher. When you reach a point of unconditional love, you don't mind being the fool either. You have enough self-awareness where you doing something just because you want to do it and because you love someone, you're fine with it. There is no, I guess what I'm saying is there is no ego in that. Okay, so I guess I'm just really connecting with very wise, like a very wise Leo, a very, I guess aware and experienced Leo. Because unconditional, the Emperor is the father, right? But unconditional love is like the love of a parent, a mother or father. All right. And I got that right away. This is someone who, wow. I just heard, I love you enough to let you go. Like with the Fool, right? Like if you need to do whatever it is you need to do, that doesn't mean that I don't love you. I love you enough to, want you to be free. And if your experience is in any shape, way, or form limited by me, by all means, it's almost like the gift is, the offer is like letting someone go. Almost like you love someone enough to, maybe that's why, you have Hand of Cards over here. This is a very unique storyline that I'm getting. And it does feel kind of like the love of a parent to a child. Where it's like, I understand if you need to go out and see the world. I understand if you need to, do what it is you need to do. But maybe that is a strategy of yours, with being strategic, not showing hand. You could have a lot to offer here, but sometimes, the vibe I get to with you is you can know what you have to offer, all right? But that doesn't mean you have to show your hand, all right? Kind of like with options, I think, you're saying that like this person, they need to choose. They need to figure it out. They need to choose. And you have enough love to let this person choose whatever it is they want to do or need to do. That's the vibe I'm getting. Like, you know who you are, you know your heart, and you know, you'd give this person, or you know how you love, you know, I just, all right, let's see. Page of Wands wanted to come out. Hold on. It's Leo. Desire here in this connection. The Nine of Swords. Okay, hold on. The King of Pentacles. Okay, so we've got Gemini, Taurus energy. I feel like, Leo, there's something here where you're wanting this person to sort some things out here for themselves, okay, with the Nine of Swords. This is an energy of like anxiety. This is Mars and Gemini, okay? But it's definitely, it's one of those, if you've ever met someone with a Mars and Gemini, this is someone who is excellent at problem solving, but it's because they can identify all the problems or all the things that can go wrong. Okay. And again, I feel like you know that this person, right, even with this shark card, because this is my Five of Swords card, you want them, and this is just how I'm reading it, I feel like you want this person to sort through their own stuff, whatever they're thinking of, whatever, you know, they're afraid of, you know, when it comes to the connection with you or their life, okay? And you could even know, some of you, I feel like you know that this person is, you know, starting something new, or, you know, maybe doing something that they want to do. And I feel like you're sitting there with this Emperor energy, almost like you have the answer, okay? Like, or you're like, I have an answer. Like, I can solve this. But I think that you are wanting this person to figure out for themselves, you know, what's best for them, you know? It's funny, being strategic, and the Nine of Swords, like literally Mars and Gemini is about strategy. Okay, what's the best strategy? I am getting a strong vibe with you all. Like, this very much reads like, if you love something, let it go. And if it comes back to you, you know, then you know it's yours, you know, with the butterfly. So yeah, you may be like, you got to do what you got to do for you. I feel like, you know, this, I'm just connecting with a Leo that has a lot of self-worth, a lot of self-value, a lot of self-awareness, and you just know what you have to offer. I feel like you do pretty well for yourself if you're showing up like the Emperor, okay? Some of you may have Aries or Scorpio in your chart, even Taurus, okay? And just very experienced, older, you know, definitely an older Leo. And you're not chasing. Definitely feel like whoever this is has runner energy with the Knight of Swords and the horse, okay? And right now, you know, I mean, someone could have been, or this person could have been like, well, I just want to be free. You know, I don't know how to talk to you about that or tell you that, but there's something here where I just want to be free and I want to do what I want to do. And I think that, Leo, you are very wise. You are wise enough to understand that if someone wants to be free or do their own thing or go, you're over here like, by all means, I'm in no position to chase. You know, I have things to do, responsibilities to tend to. I have an empire, right? Emperor, Empress, you have an empire. You've got, you know, but you're over here like, I got nothing but love for you, you know? Do your thing. I'm not here to stop you. As I say that, look, the Seven of Wands, I'm not here to stop you. Okay? Mars in Leo. Because peace. Peace is everything. So now you have the Phoenix for what is stopping you from getting what it is you want. Clarify the Phoenix. The Queen of Swords, Strength. You've got the Knight of Cups in reverse, the Two of Wands in reverse. All right. You've got the Queen of Swords with Strength coming out. Libra. Libra and the Strength card. Well, that's you. New phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, and changed mind. So the reason why whatever is happening right now, okay, is going on. Hold on. You could look at this situation. This is just how it's coming through, okay? You could look at the situation with who this is that I'm picking up on, right? And feel like, you know, maybe it's not going the way that you would prefer it, Leo, but I think something I'm getting is that the situation has actually caused you to tap into a, like, how do I say this? With the Ace of Cups. Like you've tapped into, you've unlocked an even deeper level of love, okay, within yourself. All right. And maybe you didn't know that you had the ability to love like this before. Okay. But I think what's going on is right now, things between you and this person are, are changing, right? Like things have changed. I'm sensing, I've told you everything that I pick up on. But the reason why I'm getting like things are going in this direction, or what's preventing you from maybe getting exactly what it is you want out of this connection, is because there's a new phase that you could be entering into with someone, like someone is coming back in. And so whatever is going on with who this is, I'm getting like it's just clearing out space for what's about to happen with you. The Phoenix could be reconciliation with, someone else. Could be a Libra, right? Could be a fellow Leo. Could be, it could be any of the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But I feel like this is you and someone else that are going to be making amends, okay? There's another relationship in your life that is going to be, changing and transforming. Okay. So I do feel like this is all tied together. This feels almost like a personal reading. Like it just feels like a very specific situation, but I feel like this is all tied together. Because you're like very much in this space of just love, unconditional love. All right. And I feel like for some of you, that's the space that you had to be in order to reconnect with someone here. Okay. So with whoever this is, with the World card here, no matter what happens between you and this person, there was a lot learned here. Okay. And I'm definitely getting, with you showing up with this Emperor energy, that there was a lot of value here. Even if you and this person, don't move forward, there was a lot of value. Or this was a very valuable connection. It taught you a lot about yourself and self-love, self-worth, self-value, okay? And I'm hearing not to chase, It's okay to stand your ground. It's okay to focus on you and allow. And I do feel like this is somebody else coming back in with the Queen of Swords and the Strength card. And that's why hold on. I don't know. That's why you may not get exactly what it is you want with this person, because it's making room for someone else coming in. Okay. Oh, 45 minutes. I'm sorry, y'all. Let's see. So what is the outcome here? What happens next with Leo and this person? The sword and the rose. Here we go. Clarity, well, the sword and rose, okay. Clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. So we're about to get into this. All right, and talk about everything I see moving forward here from what's happening now. All right, we're going to dive deeper into definitely for this specific reading, Leo. I am getting a reconnection here with someone else. I'm going to talk about that, but I'm also going to talk about what I see for you and this person. You know, their feelings, their thoughts, what they want, how you're being viewed, you know, what they think you feel and want. Best potential outcome here for you and who this is. Timeline of forward movement, if I see that. And yeah, I'm going to get into this other connection I'm seeing as well. And then we're going to do the call to action for each of you. So if you feel like that's going to be beneficial, if this, you know, storyline really hit, then I'll see you over on the other side. The link is in the description or at the top of the comments. Okay, Leo, if this is where we part ways, love you all. Good luck with everything. Sorry if it was like long-winded and I was stammering, but it is what it is. All right. All right. I'll see you all next time. Peace.